we're going into what might be the final chapter of the base game of the Rise of the God Idol. Chapter 5, The Pinnacle. Yeah, welcome to the last chapter, in which terrible plans are set in motion. Well, I assume we must finally arrive at the how did people get cranberry eyes in the end, right? Because that's what the game almost started with, and then we whip around the past and didn't really get into it. Beach trip. A seaside photo shoot goes horribly wrong. So I assume it's gonna be time where we start wrapping up. How does the story come together, right? Because we've seen various bits and pieces. Now we're on a beach, just hanging out. There is some sort of dome with an idol-like crystals, so something's going on. But let's see. We've got some soda bottles. Oh, it's already over, Miss Westlake. This has been one of the coolest photo shoots I've ever done. They're wearing beach outfits. Darius, take another picture of me. Can't we do just a little more? We're having such a great time. They're using the idol to take pictures. Damn, youngsters almost ruined the shot. Stupid Sandra should have given us better models. She should try some genius. It boosts intellect and it's full of this artefact. Have you tried it, Jack? Oh, this is the incompetent guy being in charge of things still. Oh, I have no doubt that it consists of this saharite and it can boost your intellectual level. Yeah, exactly. I have captured what we need. I'm saving in a disk and we can return to it. Okay, so this is their disguised way to transfer things onto the data disk that they've been then using to transfer knowledge, memories. Yeah, the Muriel data disk. This is Westlake. Hey, the shoot is over. We're packing up. We can drop you off downtown if you'd like. She's got a pack of tablets. All-range commercial shoot on Thursday at Southern Sea Stone Beach. Beach spot reserved for 2 hours from 10 a.m. Staff. The idiot. Yeah. Me. Came to create visuals for the board. Novak to take care of the idol. Yes, they named it something about data transfers or something, but it still adds up to idol. Are they putting some stuff in the soda? Mr. Marmot, do you want to review the photos? I've added 2 more. Yeah, okay, so there's the photos of the girls with the soda. That is some face she's pulling here. And different angle. Yeah, we're gonna have to label them in the pictures. For first day shoot, beach props, 2 orange 6-packs, a camera so we can recreate the scene later. Mary Westlake. Yes, what's in the soda? Or is the soda just a cover for whatever they're actually doing? So what's in here? The idol, I assume. Yes. So it's take the memories, give the memories. I always get them mixed up now because for some reason in my head it's stuck as the increase and decrease from the first game, and now every time it's give and take, I get them backwards. There's another thing. Oh yeah, the idol parts inside. But I can go back to the previous chapters where I had to figure it out which one was given, which one was taken. Check. Pam Campbell, Smoker, Jennifer Gibson, Kelly, Sasha, Wendy, Marshall, Debbie, Evie. I assume this might be like models, but this doesn't give us any. None of the names here are collected, so might not be important. Some profiles, blistered pack of tablets labeled genius. Okay, are they trying to like distill the things they take from people into pharmaceuticals? Sweet Pines, bar of something. Happy faces. A bar of happy faces. 3 hot models wanted for soda commercial beach shoot. Must be fit and look good in a swimsuit. We shoot on Thursday at Southern Seashore Beach, 2 hours max. Pay 10 each plus potential future recommendations. I'm not sure if 10 is like... I think when we were on the auction, it was like 10 of whatever this currency is for a drink. So I don't think they're paying them very well. For 2 hours! Really? Paco, Brigantine, okay, well, there was something about them smoking and no smoking, so I assume that might be some sort of clue. I know you're mad about me dating Adrian so soon after your breakup, but it's the opportunity of a lifetime. You know the casting agent, Miss Harper? She's looking for a free models for a soda commercial. We need you. This could be our big break. Imagine no more waiting tables. Please let bygones be bygones and call me girl. Okay, so there's a couple of them are friends. This one just has lipstick. We've got a sheet with some pieces missing. Blue lipstick. Okay. We've got bags, yes. Whose bag is whose bag? And what else? We've got this ambulance. What are they doing? But I swear I don't use drugs. I'm a professional actress. I don't understand anything. My memory is fuzzy. Okay, this is because of the idol stuff. Ambulance duties, medic, Wright Licano, paramedic Alice Simpson. Thank you for your help and for being so understanding. This young mother can be so irresponsible. I'm furious but glad she'll be okay. The client from OPIC wants to have a final say on the models. He has a thing for blondes and beauty marks, and apparently they don't need to be big names. Send him our recent cheap but nice looking catalog. The address is Eugene Marmot, of course. Yeah, that works. I just don't want any weird shit. Eugene Marmot. We've got this guy. It happens, Miss Harper. The things they ingest in sea stone clubs, you cannot imagine. Okay, so they think it's drugs, but it might be something else. What? Like, is this some sort of breathing masks? Just instead of just going on your mouth, they like stick your head in it. Girl, you are lucky. It could have been so much worse. Take this moment in and think about what you're doing with your life. Garbage like this will destroy your health. So no one actually died yet? Symptoms: cold skin, loss of consciousness, potential cause, overdose, burning eyes, sodium hypochlorite poisoning, very slow breathing below 12 breaths per minute. Well, it said she had 5 breaths per minute. Guess we're gonna have to figure it out. Okay, it's just like, oh, overdose causes this, poisoning causes this. I assume that's all we need. So L, my biggest fan, Magus. I assume it's someone who plays Pale, since they all seem to be into Pale. The candy destroying our youth. Parents' guide to the most popular and dangerous drugs. Sunnies. Gum containing caffeine and nicotine that youngsters use to stay up all night partying. Highly addictive. Euphoria. This amphetamine-based rich kid drug quickly delivers short bursts of happiness. Highly addictive. Crystal. Smoking the opiate crystal causes users to forget their worries and not feel pain. Highly addictive. Portal. This is extreme hallucination popular in spiritual cults. The lysergic acid in portal destroys user morals and belief in God. Oh no, not the belief in God. Okay, so that's all the words and all the spots. So we have to identify the models in the pictures. We have to name all the names. And we have to assign the bags. Well, we know some of those people, right? We know Mary Westlake, we know Jack Novak, we know Eugene Marmot, so we can get them out of the way. Okay, so we have a bunch of other people. Okay, and importantly, the model names, they just get attached to this section, right? They're not in here. So that's an interesting way to split it. Because obviously we have to identify the models too, right? They appear here, but their names are not here. There will be names for the other people. Okay, so how can we identify them? There's this guy who's, I guess, the photographer. I don't know. Came to create visuals for the board. But I guess because he's working here, he might be King, because he's like part of the staff for the shoot. And then this woman here, I think she might be like the casting agent that was mentioned. I think Miss Harper, right? Because she's got the, oh, they want models and something. And it said like in one of the girls' bags, Miss Harper, she's looking for models for Solar Commensal. So I think that's the kind of clues we need, that she's Harper, the casting agent. And then King is the guy with the camera, because he's just part of the staff from OPIG. But then I'm back to this whole, I have other names. Where did I get them? Things in this bag. I think that's all about the models. So this letter mentions Adrian. Someone is dating Adrian, which may or may not be someone here. What we have? We have the 2 medic and paramedic and 3 models. How do we get the medic and paramedic? I mean, we know their full names. So we have Ridley Cano, we know that's a name. And we have Alice Simpson, we know that's a name. There is a bag with a circle, bag with a cross, and one of them has circle, one of them has cross. So the circle has like causes of things, symptoms of things, and this one just has like things, leaflets about drugs, and a thing from a guy, like pale player. So are we supposed to take from it that like the circle is the medic because he's an actual like, you know, diagnosing things and stuff, and the paramedic is just like helping out? I know paramedics do lots of things, but like the game seems to be putting them into the person with the medical information and the person that just has like football and leaflets. So yeah, in that case, we want the circle guy to be medic Ridley, and Alice the paramedic. Okay, so after that we have Darius, Sandra, Adrian. Where did I get Darius? Okay, so she says, Darius, take another picture of me. So obviously the guy with the camera is most likely to be the target of that. So we have to identify the models to figure out which one is which on this names list. So I think for that we probably need the bag contents, the shoot, like their profile pictures, because they all have like different hair on here. Like this short hair cat, right? It's short hair, like straight hair. So like for example Jennifer Gibson, right? Because like Vicky Perez has short hair but it's curly. Eve Robinson or Robertson has like a bob that comes in. Kelly Green again, like a much shorter bob. So Amy Wood is a potential, or Jennifer Gibson. Also those pictures, I'm sorry, but of all the like graphics in this game, those model shoots pictures, they're a bit terrible. Possibly on purpose. So yeah, one thing we get is that she's got a mole on her cheek. So that's her left cheek, but as we're looking at it, it's from the right. So it is the side they're facing here, which means it cannot be Jennifer Gibson, but because she doesn't have the mole, but Amy Wood does, and that's about the right height, right? It's a kind of nose under her eye sort of situation, and her nose is very triangular as well, because this woman has a very round nose. Because yeah, Sasha Hill has a kind of matching nose and the mold, but her hair does not match. So I think this woman here is Amy Wood, which makes her this one facing backwards on this other picture. Now we have two women with kind of longish straight hair. So we have Sasha Hale as an option. Wendy Marshall, maybe, but she's got curly hair. I mean, I know you can straighten your hair, but would they really like do that for the game? Be like, oh yeah, she normally got curly hair, but she straightened it for the shoot. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Debbie, because she looks like she has her hair up, so it could be, you know, it's much longer, but it's pulled up here so you can't see it. So those two, they don't appear to have any moles at all. So Sasha's out, Debbie's out, Vicky's out, Kelly's out, and Pam is out, and obviously we have Amy Wood. So it's between Wendy, Jennifer, Eve, and this woman. She's got a very round nose. So she could be Jennifer, it's just that she grew her hair out more slightly since. Well, let's try Jennifer Gibson for hair. Now, for the back photo, what we can tell is that one of them has earrings and one of them doesn't, but we can't see that here, so we will have to probably have some other information, like, you know, the lipstick colors might be a match for something else. Like she's got some sort of blue, I don't know, it's supposed to be that tattoo, or did she draw this with her lipstick? Something's going on here. But who is she? Because she doesn't have any moles, marks, whatever. But yeah, she's got a triangular nose. Her eyes are very distinct shape, and there's also eye color. I just kind of glanced over it, but yeah, that still makes sense for Amy Wood here, and she's got blue eyes. Jennifer Gibson, yeah, And she's got brown eyes again. So it can't be Wendy. It could be Eve, right? The nose shape, again, triangular nose. Her cheeks, there's kind of lines under her cheeks, and the eye kind of upward shape. And yes, this hair could be just hair like put up in a kind of pinned up to the top, but it's actually long. So it could be Eve Robertson. But obviously we're not gonna know until we match them up here. And again, there's no earrings visible on this. Oh, but we can see the nails. So she got green nails, so this is Jennifer, and she's got blue nails, so this is Eve. So we have Jennifer Gibson and Eve Robertson. There we go. I have identified them. Okay, so then we can make the connection between that and the names. Yeah, there's the earring, right? So Eve Robertson, she's got earrings. And then yes, one of them has the umbrella and she has the bangles on. So that is Jennifer Gibson. Which leaves this one to be Amy Wood. We're missing a name for the casting agent. Well, we have Sandra and Adrian, so I'm gonna go with it's Sandra. There we go. So Adrian, I guess, is not used because it's like some ex-boyfriend of one of the girls. Then we have the bag. So we have to identify whose bag is whose. There was like lipsticks, different color lipsticks. Yeah, okay, so we can use that, right? So from the photos, we know the blue bag has red lipstick and cigarettes and stuff. Okay, because one of the bags may be from like the agent. But anyway, green lipstick, green bag, Jennifer Gibson got green lipstick. There was no mentions anywhere of like, oh, can I borrow yours? So I'm gonna assume they're 1-to-1 match. Yes, blue lipstick in this red bag. So blue lipstick is Eve Robertson, and red bag, I was like, blue lipstick, blue bag, no, red bag. This thing, it has the Genius pills and like the catalog for the models and stuff like that. So I think this is Eugene's bag. Because he was saying, oh, you need Genius, whatever, here when he's talking like, you should try some Genius, right? So I assume that's his. Mary Westlake, not wearing any lipstick, but this woman, yes, lipstick. So I think this kind of more boring bag, let's call it, is gonna be Sandra Harper's bag. And this blue bag with like things. And I mean, I guess we can confirm it because I would give it to the third model, Amy Wood. And we can see in the list that but Amy Wood is not a smoker. Interesting. So yeah, we got Eve is no smoker, Amy is not a smoker, and Jennifer Gibson is a smoker. So maybe they did swap lipstick. Because we have Jennifer with this bag, and we have this blue bag as well. And that's got lipstick and cigarettes. Then we may have to reconsider. So Jennifer Gibson is a smoker, the other two are not. So we have to assign Jennifer more likely to one of the smoking bags. Oh no, but we gave Jennifer Gibson this bag, and there is cigarettes here and there is a good lipstick, so that's fine. But that means that Amy Wood might have this bag and Sandra Harper had this bag because we don't know about Sandra smoking. But if we believe that list, then Amy Wood shouldn't be smoking. Apparently that's correct. Okay. I just kind of went like, oh yeah, all the models have those sort of kind of colorful bags, but apparently not. Okay, caught myself before I committed to the wrong thing. And then yes, it's just the events. So hired to provide something. Okay, so it was Sandra Harper. No. Eugene Marmot hired Sandra Harper to provide models for commercial, something orange commercial. What's in the orange? Before the shoot, someone secretly, like she's breathing really slowly, right? So based on this, oh no, because I was like, this is all one thing, but no, it's this thing, this thing, this thing, this thing. So if she's breathing really slow allergic reaction. Yes, because her breaths are 5 breaths per minute, and it says, below 12. So she's having an allergic reaction. Before the shoot, secretly, someone secretly gave me something to make the... So before the shoot, someone secretly provided one of the drugs, right? So it says it's an allergic reaction to amphetamine specifically, and then the drugs, the euphoria is amphetamine based. So secretly provided euphoria to the models to make the... what does it do? A burst of happiness to make the commercial happy, to make the models happy. It gives you burst of happiness. So who has the euphoria in their bag? Because someone does, not this. This one, this blue one, which belongs to Sandra Harper. So she did this. So she's there like, those young people, what they get up to, but it was hair. This worked, so someone aimed something to their... Oh, is this like they're trying to extract the happiness from them to basically... Yes, they're trying to use the idol to like be able to like, we take happiness from people and give it to you, sort of thing. This works, so... Well, Jack is operating the idol, right? So Jack Novak aimed the idol at the models to take their happy memories. So then you don't have to take drugs to be happy, because you can just get the high from it by shooting it directly into your brain with magic devices. But what was her name? Amy Wood's allergy created an emergency, so the organizers had to call for medics. Something's incorrect, okay. Eugene Marmot hired Sandra Harper to provide models for an orange commercial. Makes sense to me. Before the shoot, Sandra Harper provided euphoria to the models to make the models happy. Did they know about it, right? Because they're like drinking the soda, right? They're open, they're drunk, those ones are full. So did they have, were they not aware that happened? Because it is secretly provided. Which it feels like she was asked to do this by the people from the OPIC, but it's the models that they don't know about it. So secretly something to the models make the sentence structure is weird to me, right? The models is repeated, where again it would be something like to make them happy if you wanted to use different words. So another we have added, so possibly she put it in the soda. Yeah. Okay. So the organizers knew, but the models didn't know. Eugene and Sandra conspired to spike the naive young models' drinks with euphoria to capture their memories of feeling immense joy. However, Amy had an allergic reaction to the drug and almost died. Yes. So that's what they were doing. Idle guide. If it's cool, it's not full. If it's hot, it's not. Oh no. Their language about in and out in this game it's been confusing me. If there's juice in the tank, it's only for awake folk or something blank. To act upon, keep matter button on. Please. Hey Jane, please don't design that poster Eugene sent you notes for yet. He just showed me what he gave you guys in the art department, and while all the information is correct, he's wording it like a complete buffoon. Yes, exactly. What the hell, Eugene? I've got to get back at the helm and right this ship. I know I said this was a short straw project, but it's actually got interesting now, and that moron's way out of his depth with a lot of nepotism. Hey, oh, is he someone's kid? I mean, that's how nepotism would work. Anyway, ran over TBC over drink. We can trade corporate war stories. I trying to remember why we joined this dump in the first place. Okay, so that's Marie being Eugene's still an idiot, but at least now we're seeing some results in this experiment. So I guess I want back on top. But yeah, it's going back to that thing from the first game. It's like, if it's blue, then this input. If it's red, then that input. Anyway, before we get into any of that, because we're like, this is still completely obscured, we need to solve the next case. Boardroom Brawl. A fight breaks out at OPEC HQ. People are watching some sort of live feed of Eugene doing something with the idol machine, throwing liquids. Okay, yeah, television showing live broadcast of Eugene and idol. Here's that guy, Neil Hoyle or something. Ladies, please consider the big picture here. Don't you see what this means? We'll reach every home in Hesperia. Oh, is it like they can do it over the TV? Spread whatever's happening? The idol works over broadcast. Or, okay, like did they get bad feelings from Bridget Bitch from the watching that? Because yeah, I'm like, oh, is it from... They tried to take the happiness from the models, but what they actually got from them was the fact that two of them were fighting over a guy? Oh my, should I be writing all this down, sir? Okay, he's like taking notes. Board meeting minutes, April 26, 1976. Board members present Nathan Hoyle, Jasmine Patel and Ned Spender. Others present Jeremy Drake, secretary. Okay, so he's Jeremy Drake. Proceedings, meeting called to order at 11, video link established, outbound phone link established, inbound phone link faulty, idle demonstration started. Okay, so the guy taking notes, his name is Jeremy Drake. Let's log this in before we forget. And by that I mean I forget. And Nathan Hoyle, we know him too. That's not Nathan Hoyle. So you have Annette Spender, where there was a Tim Spender who was the investment or whatever. May or may not be related. Okay, so what else we have? We have this telephone, speaker. He's got a pen. Oh, thank you. Oh, we can go up. There's more people. Okay, so here they are doing the actual broadcast. We have Jack Novak. Take it up with Eugene when he's done drawing. In his infinite wisdom, he changed the plan at the last minute, so I didn't have time to do your tasks. Demo prep, Eugene's orders, Tessa's orders. Tape of Zoe. Erect curtain booth, set idle to 1 minute, 1 day. Fixed up phone transmitter, receive Mr. Spender at reception. Delegated responsibility for looking after him to marry. A lens. Oh, okay, this is Tessa, Navari. I thought I told you to fix the phone, Jack. How are we supposed to transfer the board questions? Yes. Because it's both Eugene and Tessa just being complete idiots. Okay, this is just transmitting from the board. You dirty dogged him. Now, how can I use this to my advantage? Marmot, yep. Elephant never forgets. Instead of Brett. Well, how did I get here? He's lost his memory. Love Motel, next day half off, valid for 30 days from your checkout, April 26th. Wait, because now I'm like, this thing, someone else had something like this. Before I forget, yes, the board. Yes, she's got the matchbook from that place. That's the same logo. Now, we know this is Tim Spender, and there's a woman called Spender, but typically if you're married, you don't go to a love motel together. I mean, maybe some people do, like, as a part of a thing, but, you know, generally you have your own house. So it almost suggests to me that he went there with the other woman. That is not his wife. But we'll see. Elephant never forgets. He's also got this. Okay, so they're trying to prove that they could transfer things from Tim Spender to Eugene, right? So Tim draw an elephant, put it in an envelope, and then Eugene is drawing the same thing because he now remembers what Tim did. Board meeting, set off, Bay Haven, New Wells 3 hours, model check-in, idol demonstration, back to HQ, dinner with Annette and kids. Okay, so his wife is definitely Annette, but I'm not saying the woman that has the matching hotel matchbook is the wife. Okay, we have Jack Novak, we know him, and we've got Eugene, Marmot, we've got Tessa, Nefari, she lost her wigs, so it's harder to tell her apart from people. And we've got Tim Spender. So it's gonna be Tim and Annette Spender. We just have to identify Annette. Okay, what else? We've got Mary Lake. Don't worry, Mr. Spender, sir. It can take a few moments to reorient yourself. This is all perfectly normal. Non-disclosure agreement. I, Tristan Dreyfus, Herbie, agree to not disclose any information obtained through my internship with the Olympus Pinnacle International Group, OPIC. I understand that to do so would result in substantial lawsuit. Okay, Tristan Dreyfus. Okay, well, we know Mary Westlake as well. Yes, Mary Westlake. She's been here for ages. It's another that thing again where we just have to identify the people again and again. But I guess it's to remind you of everything. We've got the video, but the audio is not connected. They're not transferring audio. So that the audio can be going over the phone, but the phone's also broken. Now, that's some good gossip. Wait, how was I affected when I'm outside the zone of influence? Okay, so he's the intern, Tristan Dreyfus. Yeah, so we have to tell which one is Jasmine Patel and Annette Spender. And I mean, even further on, I was saying they were trying to transfer the happiness from the models and, it transferred the fact that they were fighting over a man. But I think because actually they taken the memory from Tim Spender and they changed the length from 1 minute, right? Because 1 minute would be like, what was Tim thinking about when drawing the picture? They changed it 1 day. And in his journal, he says, come to before this idol demonstration, go to the motel. If it transferred over the broadcast, then suddenly both of the women know that what Tim was doing yesterday. So yes, I think it's very much, the woman with the matching matchbook. She's gonna be Jasmine Patel, not the wife, and this woman is gonna be Annette Spender, the wife. Juicy and spicy. Okay, so we've got this note, which is I assume where Tim did the drawing. I'm still missing some spots and some words. The idol itself. Yeah, take, give, from, to. Yes, this is back to what the symbols mean in terms of time. Okay, events. At OPIC's laboratory in New Wales, that's what this place is called. The team held a demonstration to show that the idol could take and give. I do wonder about things like that in the game where when they could go either way, do they accept them like that or do you have to do it in specific order? Anyway, take and give memory. The idol was used to take a day's worth of memory from Tim Spender and then give it to Eugene Marmot. Yes, but that's not how it worked, right? This included memory of Tim Spender and Jasmine Patel at the Love Motel at company headquarters in, it's still New Wales? What did he have on him? Yeah, New Wales Lab, back to HQ. Oh no, it's in Bay Haven. So it, like, when we travel here, it says app, but it's not like this is in the same building. So yeah, he's at HQ, Bay Haven, New Wales, then demonstration in New Wales. So yes, it's at company's headquarters in Bay Haven. So we know that it was Annette Spender that attacked Jasmine Patel, right? That's what happens here. That's Annette, that's Jasmine. At the company, the board received this memory via live broadcast. Yes. So yes, you can do it over broadcast. But the implication of that, oh my. Hoping to glean useful information, Eugene arranged to have the idol give him an entire day's worth of Tim's memories, rather than just 1 minute memory of Tim, yes. So Eugene's plan was like, oh, I'm gonna tell him it's 1 minute, but I'm gonna take a day's worth to be like, well, what if there are secrets that I could use to, you know, make things better for myself? But then he didn't realize that everyone was going to get this. Unexpectedly, the idol transmitted his memories not only to Eugene, but also through the camera behind him and into the minds of other board members who had been watching a live video broadcast. Well, I mean, it's like, yeah, how embarrassing it would be for everyone in the world if people could suddenly see your memories and all your thoughts. Memo to the lab team. By now, you should have all been informed about what happened here at HQ during yesterday's demonstrations. Clearly, we need to capitalize on this unexpected functionality. Each of you is to submit an idea for how we do this. Here, have your submission of my desk tomorrow. Yeah, they like, yeah, it was chaos, but at the same time, imagine the possibilities, all the money we could make. Rejected empathy for all. For 1 minute, I meditate on the feeling of pure empathy and we capture my memory of this. We contact the international media and have them transmit this memory live on the evening news. Benefits, if everyone knew this feeling and could recall it, Earth would be a paradise. Yes, well, that doesn't earn the company any money though, right? Max employee loyalty. HR spends 1 month increasing an OPIC employee's obedience and skill levels. In live training broadcasts, we then transfer this memory to every OPIC employee in every office. We optimize our workforce with minimal calls. Rejected. I mean, again, from company perspective, might be something they would want to use, but I guess not quite. The greatest generation, we buy a top teacher to spend a month intensively teaching a gifted child literacy and numeracy skill. Then we team up with children's television program for a live episode in which these memories are transferred to all viewers. Benefits, intelligent children will no longer fall through the cracks of the education system. Imagine how many more will grow up to achieve great things for humanity. We could solve the world's problems in that generation. Yeah, the company doesn't want to do that either. It's just ridiculous. Okay, well, because those chapters are now pretty lengthy, we're gonna finish here for today and get back to the rest of it next time. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this one. Obviously, things are heading in an interesting direction. And yes, how will this company abuse this power? I assume we're about to find out. And like, yes, how does it lead to the cranberry ice? Leave a like or subscribe if you enjoy the content. And thank you to channel members for supporting the channel. And I will see you soon on another adventure.